what it's about. I want everybody that can hear the sound of my voice to repeat after me. I feel good.
I feel good.
I feel great.
I feel great.
I'm ready to learn more.
I'm ready to learn more.
So I can earn more.
So I can earn more.
High five somebody to the left and right. Say, I got a big dream.
I got a big dream.
That's right.
I got a big dream. Big dream.
There we go. Big dreams in here. Okay.
Big dream.
Now, what I'm going to talk about today is the Easy Speak website that will house all of our educational data. And everybody should have a password and should have logged in by now to get an idea. And again, this will track all of our leadership data, all of our communication data. It's a one-stop. Long story short, it's taken me probably a couple months to get it going because there's a lot of stuff I had to put into the system in order to get going. So now we're at a point where we can use it. Most of the data from your records are in there, but today what I want to do is really just kind of give you an overview. And I want everybody to repeat this. My participation.
My participation.
One more time. My participation.
My participation.
Okay, this will be the area of Easy Speak that pretty much has everything you pretty much need to do what we need you to do. So it's in the My Participation area on your sheet. I'm sorry, there's a handout that says My Participation, because that is the area that you really will need to go to take care of your Toastmaster educational data. So we're going to just jump straight into it. If you do have a question, I don't mind taking questions. Again, I'll try to keep this about 10 minutes. But again, I'm going to keep this really simple. And what I'm hoping that once you have this core knowledge, that you will go in, get used to that core knowledge, and then kind of roam and explore and see other things, because a lot of the things you have to just kind of play with, and then it'll start to make sense. So let me get my glasses so I can see. All right, when you can everybody see where I'm at here? Can everybody see? Do I need to bring the light down a little bit? Are you good? Okay. Just follow the mouse. What I'll do is if I get to a point, I'll use my pointer so everybody knows. So when you first get to the website and you log in, you put your work, you'll click on Fairweather Toastmasters. You'll click on Fairweather Toastmasters. All right? All right, so what's the key word? My participation. Remember that. My participation. That's the only place really you have to go. And it's located over here on the left side. My participation will have 4 categories, and on your sheet here, that's really broken up into 4 categories. So I may not do these in order, but we'll get them all covered. All right, so under My Participation, we click on Sign Up for Meetings. Okay, this is a kind of a one-stop shop on being able to sign up for the meetings. And in this particular window, you can sign up for meetings for the next 4 weeks, right there, one spot. So how do we sign up for meetings? Very simple. You click no, and why you can't make it, or you click yes, that you'll be there. Boom. So on July 20th, so I'm signed in under me, obviously. I'll be there. If I wasn't there, I can click no. Little pop-up, and if you want, you can type something in there, and it'll be posted actually on the agenda. So that's really it. So keep this in mind when I come to the website. My participation, go to sign up for meetings, and then you can do the whole month. For the whole month, at one shop, and you don't have to worry about going all over the place. And it's pretty straightforward. Any questions there? That's okay. Maybe. Thank you. It's kind of a maybe. Now, if you wanted to get into the agenda for the meeting, that particular meeting, you can click on the date. Now, not all of them are in here, but we'll go to this date. And this will take you. This is the actual agenda over here. Now, keep in mind, you know what? Hold on one second. Let me come out of the office with you. Maybe a little confused. Now, where we're going now is a member view. So I'm in my membership, not my VP of E area. So the roles will be over here. I don't have everything in there, but the roles will be over here for whatever positions here's where you would sign up for your role over in this area, if you had a role for that week. So my participation, sign up for meetings, and then again, you can even click if you want to attend a meeting here as well. So there's several places to do pretty much the same thing. Okay, we're going to go back up to my participation, and again, we're going to go to the bottom one. I'm not going to do these in order for a reason. Now, this next part speaks to our progress in the CL manual. We all know the leadership manual and the things we have to complete, like general evaluator or Toastmaster. That will show up. That will show up here. Now I have all my other stuff in here, but here's where it will show up. So you can track all of the things you're doing. Like today, Carl, you're doing the GE. So let's go. Let's scroll down here, and let's say you did GE today. You click on it. Click on GE. It'll give you a pop-up, and then if you completed it for today, you hit submit. And what that will do, give it a second. Go back, and that GE is completed. That sends me a message for me that I have to confirm that. But you can do your end by putting it in there. So whatever your role is, after your meeting or maybe the next day, go in and say, okay, I did, like you just did Toastmaster. Come in here, hit your Toastmaster. You completed it today, submit. Real simple. And the no means I just haven't approved it yet. That's all. But from your end, you've done your work on it. It says completed July 13th. So, yes.
So that we have our manuals where we get the comments.
Yes.
So we continue doing that.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Do that, and then, again, once you get everything signed off, or just either show it to me, and then I can click your yes, make your no a yes. Real simple. If you want to shoot a picture, send it to me. Either way, I'm pretty easy.
But we're not going back in time and like filling it out this electronic database with our past stuff we did, are we?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We are.
Oh, okay.
But it's just a click, right?
Just a
We're
click.
yes.
Just a click.
Yeah.
Just click, click, click what you've done, and then I'll go in and see what you've done, and then I'll say yes, 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 and then you're.
And we probably, it doesn't matter if we like backdate it, where it's like I did this on.
Even if it's for today, I mean, as we go forward, we'll have the correct dates.
Okay,
but
yeah.
Even if the date's off, that's okay. So that's how you take care of your AL, your leadership stuff. Okay, back to my participation, and here's our speech, your speech progress. I'm showing you mine. Okay, and most of us will probably be, some newer members will be in this communication area. Now, how can I say this? This is really showing you what you have completed in the CC manual, in the Competent Communicator manual. It's just tracking that. And the next thing I want to talk about, it is really the core of what we're going to do. And that is request a speech. We have to request a speech. That is it. We have to request a speech. And what will happen is that speech will go into the system, and we're going to do one right here. Real easy. Heather, is it easy?
Super easy.
There you go. We all trust Heather. Okay. Real simple. Okay, so that once you hit request a speech, or hold on one sec. I'm going to close this for a second. Let's say you're in your CC area and you want to request a speech. Let's say your icebreaker. You can go to this little guy right there. Little thing right there. Those are little keys to request a speech. And the same thing is going to pop up. Okay, real simple. Okay, there's your speech title. I'm just making one up for now. That's perfect. Now you want to click the workbook. And what will happen is the speech title is already logged, as you see here. Now click the workbook you want to use. Now in this case, I'm going to say icebreaker. Okay, there's the icebreaker. I have a little dot. Let's say I wanted it to be inspire your audience. Not a problem. Next thing you need to know is to give me a date. Get the date. It's going to give you some options here. So what I asked everybody is give me 2 dates. So say I want to put it on July, in this case, the next meeting. Let's say you want it for the next meeting. Click first, which is your first choice, your preferred choice. and then give me your second choice. Maybe your second choice is the 3rd of August. Okay? Hit save. Boom. You're done. That's it. There's nothing else other than giving the speech. But that's it on your end. And what will happen is, I'll show you what happens on the computer. I'm going to give you the officer view and what I see. And this is insider stuff. So what I do is I get a message here, right here. Okay, I get a message here that lets me know that you want to speak. That's really it. There's nothing else you have to do. And what I'll do is schedule you on one of those 2 dates. Real simple. So I'm going to do a real quick recap. I have about a minute here. Okay, so schedule my participation. Sign up for meetings. Real straightforward. Whatever meetings you want to come to, yes, no, maybe, whatever one you want. Okay, back here. Request a speech. Whatever speech you want to request. And let's say the workbook that wasn't there, one you wanted to speak from a workbook that wasn't listed, this little pull down allows you to pull any workbook you want to work on. It doesn't even matter. And then it'll leave it there. Let's close that. One more. AL progress. Go down to the bottom. Click on the one you did. Real simple. Submit. And then I'll get a notification to approve that. Real simple. Last but not least, let's see, where are we at? My participation. Your speech progress. And once you complete the speech, that will move through the system, and eventually you'll have a check mark by that speech. So, like here, you'll have a check mark. That's really it, fellow Toastmasters. It's easy, because it's easy speak. That's it. It's easy. So if you have any questions, let me know. Email me. But this is the core. Requesting speeches and letting us know you're going to attend or not attend the meeting. That's really it. It's been great. And if you have any questions, let me know. There we go.
Thank you, Mr. Mark Thompson. That was good stuff, and I'm sure going to be a really valuable tool for the club. I think that if you think about how meetings have kind of come together with roles and stuff, emailing back and forth, this is an easier way to do it, and kind of reminds me of a new loan origination software we implemented last May. Looking back now, like how did we survive before we had that? You know, and why were we doing things so archaic with our old systems where 3 or 4 different systems didn't speak to